Hello and what's up YouTube? It's NikoleBourgeois. So today I'm doing a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I'm going to be comparing two gels. Of course, the notorious Wetline Xtreme gel. This has been all over YouTube and all over the natural hair community. So I wanted to compare this to a gel that I saw when I was walking the aisles of Dollar Tree, and this gel right here caught my eye. So it is called Super Look, and it is by Wetline. And so I thought, why not compare them to each other? So now just looking at the gels, they look pretty similar. The packaging is damn near identical, okay? And so they're both a clear consistency gel, and same thing with the Wetline. I have used the Wetline gel before. The fragrance is not as strong in this one as this one. As far as ingredients, the ingredients list on the dollar store Super Look is a lot shorter than the Wetline regular Extreme Professional Gel. I'm going to do the regular Wetline Extreme on this side, and I'm going to do the dollar store Super Look by Wetline on my left side. As far as the other products that I'm going to be using underneath, I am going to be using my water mixture. This is a mixture of water and aloe vera juice. Texture ID Intense Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner. The Texture ID Styling Cream. My oil mixture that I use. I think I'm gonna start on the dollar store side first. We're working with, this is before I'm putting on the gel. So we're gonna use the Super Look gel. So I'm not gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna grab about like that much maybe. And just kind of start by raking it in. I will say it kind of feels light, like really light. Kind of really thin, not thin, but like not heavy and thick in consistency, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, all based on your preference. But it feels good. I mean, it's coated my hair. Woo! I am using my Denman to kind of just define everything. So what I look for, like in gels, like I want it to coat my hair. That's kind of like, and not necessarily like weigh it down, but like give it a little weight. That's how I know it's gonna hold. You know what I mean? But this, I mean, it's doing really well. But it looks pretty good. So we're gonna move on to this front piece of my hair. So this is the Super Look, the dollar store Wetline side, and it looks pretty good. I mean, to me, it looks real good. Nice and hydrated and super defined. So we're gonna move on to this side. So these are both the gels. I'm all done. I'm liking the dollar store side right now. My hair looks super defined on this side and like super curly. Whereas the Wetline side, it just looks a little bit more piecey, like not as clumped together. Like it looks more separated, and that might be, you know, your thing, you know. But I like my hair a little bit more defined and like clumped together. Hence why I use the Denman brush. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and sit under my hooded dryer and just kind of see what we get. All right, so I am back. I sat under the dryer for maybe about 10 minutes. So my hair is pretty much all dry. And so as far as the comparison for both sides, I mean, both of them look really good. The Wetline, once again, let me take off this damn jacket. But the Wetline side, like I said, I do feel like I have more length with the Wetline side, and also I feel like the Super Look dollar store side has more volume per se than the Wetline side. Like I feel like this Wetline side is to like, the Wetline Xtreme is like to my head. Like even if you look in the back, it's like, I feel like this side is flat, where this side is like a little bit more voluminous. Which this is the Super Look side. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they look relatively similar. I mean, I did ask my sister which one she thought was which, and so she did guess it, but you know, but she said it's a real slight difference. It wasn't anything like completely like noticeable. So as far as stretching my hair and all that jazz, I am going to wait to stretch my hair until tomorrow because I'm not going anywhere. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the night. So I am going to band my hair up tonight, and then tomorrow I'll stretch it with the dryer, but I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. Hello YouTube. So I am back. It is the next day. I do have my bonnet on, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, unband my hair, and then we're gonna see what we're working with, okay?
like I said, both sections look pretty much identical right now. I will say the Wetline Xtreme, this side has a lot more shine, where I feel as the Super Look, the dollar store Super Look side, there's not as much shine. And to the touch, it feels like pretty much there's like little to no gel cast, whereas the Wetline Xtreme side, I mean, that cast is there, baby, okay? That cast is there. Basically, I'm just going to go ahead, stretch my hair with the blow dryer, and kind of fluff and pick, and then we'll come back. In hindsight, it might have not been the smartest idea to put like a part in the middle, like in the back of my head, because this wetline side is not really budging. This is the final look. I have stretched, I have picked my hair. So this is the Super Look side, okay? Looking pretty, I will say that. And then this is the Wetline Xtreme side. I forgot to talk about the price. So as we know, the Wetline Xtreme, this is about $3, about $3 at Walmart, for 35.27 ounces. They wanted you to know exactly how much is in there. And the Super Look is $1 for 5.87 ounces. So I did the math on both of these. I think it was this one for about 17 cents an ounce, and this one was about 12 cents an ounce. So in reality, obviously the Wetline Xtreme is a better value. Now, if you just at the dollar store and you happen to see this one and it's like, oh, it's only $1 and I don't got $3, then you can pick this up. Why you would be buying something with your last dollar? Why you would be buying gel with your last dollar? I don't know, but I don't judge, okay? In comparison to both sides, there is a lighter hold on the Super Look side. It's a lot more fluffy and frizzy. I think my hair is a little bit, especially right in here, which is a hard part for my hair to be defined, always. But this part right in here, it's a little bit frizzy, and right up in here, a little bit more frizzy. But I mean, I don't necessarily mind it. It's not like, oh my God, my hair is so frizzy. It's just like, it's not as defined in those parts. I will say that the Super Look gel might be good for when you're going out somewhere that night and you kind of want like day 2-ish hair when you're going out, versus whenever you do the Wetline Xtreme side, you can see it's still got a substantial amount of crunch and hold, which is nice. That means it's gonna last. But I mean, you know, it's harder to get like the day 2 hair, you know, from a hair that's got so much hold. You're gonna have to do a lot more manipulation, whereas this side, it's gonna be a lot less manipulation to get that second day hair, you know, that everybody wants to have. All in all, this is not a bad gel. I will finish this tub. I don't know if I would buy it again necessarily, but I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, I thought it was pretty decent. So I thoroughly enjoyed this comparison video. I was saying, if you have any suggestions on products you want me to try, leave it down below in a comment. Like this video, subscribe. You want to see me? I want to see you. Okay? So I will see you girls in the next video. Smooches.